Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria, and we are analyzing again. I have a handprint, and we're going to go through it and see what we didn't know or know, and you actually can see it on a palm. All right, let's start now and take a look. Okay, as we look at it, this is before we do anything with it. And this is the finished presentation. All right. Now, as you see with the finished presentation, we're talking about a earth hand. Earth hand. We measure from the vertical part of the hand and then the horizontal. And we match that with the middle finger and see which one is longer. And in this case, the fingers are shorter, and this is a square palm. So as far as the earth hand is concerned, this person is reliable, strong, practical, steadfast, and stubborn. Okay? Now let's take a look at the fingers. It's good balance between the index finger and the ring finger because this is the same length. And that means the person that has this hand is confident. Self-esteem is at a good level, in balance with how they are seen by others. Okay, you've got a gap here. That means they love independence as far as the work is concerned. And here we have a little gap here. That's between the index and the middle finger. The person's a little independent here. They like to make their own decisions. They'll hear from you, but they make the decision, okay? Now we go to the palm. We have a loop right here between the index and the middle finger. It's called Roger loop, and it's also referred to as the loop of charisma. So when we have this loop, if you have it, because it's rare, it can be a good pattern to have because it reveals a strong ability to lead and inspire others. People with this loop often gather a following of devoted admirers, including romantic partners, usually found on politicians, entertainers, religious leaders, and others who live their lives in the public eye. So that person. And we can understand that they have notoriety because here is an Apollo line, or it's called the sun line. Look at this line. This is rare to see it like this. It's penetrating the heart line. And when that occurs, we have the potential for great achievements in life. It's up to the person, but it's like laid out for them. And apparently they have it. They've got a lot going for them here. So that's the Apollo line. And they also have the girdle of Venus. Here it is here. And it starts here between the little finger and the ring finger. There's a strong line here, but it doesn't continue it's not all the way complete. It starts, it stops. It starts again and continues and ends between the middle finger and the index finger. Okay, and we remember, hopefully you do, when we talk about the girdle of Venus, we're talking about eroticism. The girdle of Venus is linked with strong sexual appetites. Okay? They are easily impressed by suggestion and sexual imagery, although the degree depends on the clarity, length, and depth of the line. So the line is clear here, so that's how it is. Okay, let's move on. Here's the headline. This is an interesting headline because it is a start after this one stops. So it stops here and comes across. This is interesting because it comes here. Now there's a break in between here and there's the line is a little thick, but we can't tell exactly with what the print. It could be an island. I'd say this is more island because it's stronger. Okay. So here is the lifeline and the headline joined. Speaking of the lifeline, here's the lifeline. It's strong, very strong. And we have support here. It's an influence line, but it's supporting this. Sometimes they're called sister lines. Okay, let's go back over here. These are the travel lines. This person does a little traveling. Some of the lines are longer than others, indicating it's a long distance, a longer distance than the one before. Okay? And we have a fate line. In fact, we have several of them. Fate lines coming up from the Luna. There's one. There's one. So it's a lot of fate lines the person has here. And when you have fate lines, in addition to your choice, usually service-oriented, but the person who has this hand is strongly influenced by their mate. Their mate is someone who they love and honor and cherish, assuming that the person deserves that devotion. Okay, so I'll be adding little tidbits as we go on. Here's the health line. That means there is concern for the health that this person has. Okay, now we know the horizontal lines are stress. A lot of stress here. And you've got the support from the influence line. Vertical lines going up and down. These are your influence lines. And they also serve as supporting the person. And here's the loyalty line. These two strong lines here, well defined. Okay, now loyalty means they are loyal to someone or something, very devoted. They stand by that person. It can also mean that in the earlier lifetime or when they were younger, there was something that happened that they could never forget. It could have been a divorce between mom and dad, or it was something that they just keep in mind. They just don't forget it. So they're loyal to the memory of that person. And of course, here's your headline and lifeline that are joined together. And that breaks off around 19 and a half or age 20. And then they're totally on their own. But it's a good start. It's interesting things that's going on in this hand. I hope you understood this. Okay. Well, that's it for now. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure you can make the comments to me. All right. Well, give a thumbs up if you liked it. Share and subscribe. Welcome to new subscribers. Very happy to have you. Have a great day. Love yourself. Love and light. Bye.